They have it everywhere. Some people put the pictures of their kids. Heading out to, like you said, get some stuff for the orphanage. We're walking through Tandika Market.
Tandika Market. First time here, it's like an assault on all senses here. It's amazing. You have to come. But you gotta be careful. See? You gotta be.
So, Ugali. Ugali.
Tell the movie stuff.
Oh, wait.
This is a lot of rice. We can feed one person all the time. We're gonna make sure the
There's stones in this.
No.
You got to pull out a big stuff.
Yeah.
Big bricks.
Ah, so that it is raised.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Now we're gonna find the beans.
Aí, ó, o ave. Maharagi. Maharagi, xingado. Xingado e aqui. Ah, é billion. Double.
2,000 shillings.
É billion mesmo.
Angalia mizigo wetu ya kwenu.
What do they say? Ride.
Let's take a quick tour. Follow me. Straight up this bar. Thank you. This is the kitchen. Let's go do the cooking. Tumeleta mchele na maharage na beans over there.
Shukran.
Yeah.
Kisha kilo 50 za mchele na kilo 25 za maharage.
Okay, this is where they do all the cooking. Everything's done here. They're about to make some dinner, I think, or lunch. Lunch? What?
Okay. Lunch. This is lunch. Okay. So this is lunch.
So we're just checking out the kitchen. Wow.
Hey!
They didn't even know, like, they were like, it's hard to make sure. So it's easy to make the entrance. So what do the kids do?
Right in there. That's the girls' room inside.
Okay, so this is the. You mind if we take a tour? How do we get around?
I'm gonna jump over. You guys can go out and around. You know the way?
Out and
Actually,
around. Okay, cool.
That's how we have to look at it, right? It's gonna get better one day, but today we can't do much.
Let me ask you something.
Otherwise, we're gonna tire ourselves out thinking.
Yeah. I'm getting stressed out. Let me ask you something. Do you think, like, what do you think is the best way to improve this schooling? Yeah. What can
This is
people
not
do?
their school.
Okay, but
I'm
just
gonna
like,
let you. This is like a home.
yeah. But how do you do this? How can we add on like more books? So the other side is for the girls. Oh, this side is for the boys. This is the roof is beautiful. It's my favorite junction. What's up? How are you?
I'm
good. You all good?
That's it. Nah, that's not magic.
Hey, I'm colored. No.
Yeah,
So,
sure.
I know we were talking about situations like this and everything, but when you know, it's not always a sad thing. Like walking through this and, you know, all this stuff. And it feels, I know, when you come at first, again, I've been to this orphanage. This is my 24th. I don't know. It's been a while. I don't film all the time I come. I just come. Right? But when you go to these areas, at first it seems like a sad situation. But when you really get down and look at how everyone is, you'll see they're happy. I'm not saying their situation's amazing, no, it's great, but remember what I told you? I've been to places worse in the US.
I believe it.
I've been to places worse than Tanzania. And I've been to these places, I don't film them, they're that bad. Right? In those situations, those aren't even orphanages. Those are just neighborhoods or just people living their lives. So, you know, happiness isn't really what situation you're in. Whether you're an orphan or not, you can be happy, right? Whether you live in this or bed, whether you're sleeping with 15 people in one bed,
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. You look, they don't seem like they're crying.
No.
They're not complaining.
That's how I grew up anyway. Like I grew up in, you know, tight quarters, and this is actually pretty nice.
Yeah.
But for somebody, you have to understand the reason why I'm gonna put this on camera, and I'm not embarrassed anymore. When I came in, I broke down. I broke down. I felt something here. But I have to remember, I'm coming from a completely different culture, society, where things are done a certain way, and then it's a contrast, and it's lightning.
Yeah.
Lightning's
It's a
fast
big
contrast.
contrast.
Huge.
Man, you
That's
know,
what broke down.
one of the biggest contrasts I've seen, and this isn't even just America to Tanzania,
Yeah.
is from Masaki to
Yeah.
my area to here.
Yeah.
That was probably the most, because I was on a boda. I was in Masaki. I was with some friends. You know, Masaki's a very nice area.
We were just there.
It's very nice. You've seen it.
Of course.
Beaches, this. I took a boda. You know, on a boda, everywhere is your window. Left, right,
Yeah,
behind.
everything. Dust.
I'm going from Masaki, center of Masaki to down to Tandika.
Yeah.
Man, the contrast, like you said, lightning contrast, and just sitting on the boda. It was a day where it's kind of cloudy and stuff, my kind of weather, really.
Yeah.
And I'm from Masaki, coming, and as it goes further and further from where I was, you just see the drastic change. Nice buildings, beautiful restaurants, this, and it's slowly turning into wooden shops and dusty roads. It turns into that, and I remember the epiphany moment, right? Of course, we know there's this contrast.
Yeah, you know it exists
everywhere. But seeing it, again, knowing it, I've seen it, but seeing it in that way,
It's
literally
right in your
from
face.
here, a 30-minute drive, and you're seeing this nice mall as you pass, and then the next time you see a slightly less nice mall, next time you see a slightly less luxurious mall, and then you start seeing markets, then you start seeing lesser markets, then you start seeing what looks like somebody selling something that's not going so well, then you start seeing, you know, everything.
And the roads.
Somebody pulling a cart of water, you see a donkey walking by, you see
Goats.
people sitting around looking bored. And you go from Asante kaka.
Yeah, you gotta be on camera today.
We must say, hey.
Hey. Where Gina Lakun? Okay.
Abdul, hey Abdul.
Okay, good. But I get you.
The contrast, and when you see that kind of stuff, it makes you really want to work to even that out, right? But you, I think a lot of us are thinking about it being sad, right? Just because you're over in Masaki and you come over here doesn't mean automatically, oh, this is a terrible situation. Everybody's sad over it. Man, I've seen people in Masaki depressed, right?
That's true.
We know depression is huge in the
Even
US.
back where you came from,
It's huge.
depression is worse than here.
And they have. So the problem isn't so much what you have and what situation you're in, but your perspective in that situation. We don't come to this orphanage. We can't come here and think, oh, poor babies. We can't do that. I don't want to curse on camera, but that's not a good mentality to have. It's incomplete, right? Don't look at what the situation is. Look at the people in the situation. How are they? Are they really happy? You can stand around them, see how they interact with each other, and you can really determine what's going on in their minds, right? There's long-term problems you can see by looking at people. Oh man, they're having a problem with this person and this situation and this. You can tell by looking at people. And once you've looked at them long enough, you can say they're happy, they're not happy. And of course you can just ask.
Last question that I have. Do you believe that when that lady approached us, that lady, what that I was talking to?
The mom.
Yeah, the mama, whatever her name is. I forgot names, but when she approached us with Abdullah again, and she explained to us what they need, do you feel like that was the last resort?
No.
Or they had other options?
They had other options. I think a lot of us, and this isn't just poverty, in general, we have this notion of asking before we actually need. I don't know if I told you this, I said I feel uncomfortable. Me personally, I feel uncomfortable asking people for anything.
Me too.
Money, I don't think in my life, I've never, so far I'm 20 years old, not once in my life have I asked to borrow money. Because I say, is there something I can do before this? We don't, as a people, especially, unfortunately, the black community, and just people in general, we go and we think we're in a situation that's as bad as we're thinking, and it's not. So we go and almost like a lazy route, hey man, can I borrow $20? Hey, can you do this for me? It's a self-preservation thing, right? We want something.
It's
we don't
scarcity
want,
mindset.
And I'm not saying she doesn't need it, obviously,
of course she
right?
does.
Everything helps, but it wasn't the last resort. Last resort is I've done everything I can. Everything.
That's what I don't want.
I'm outside selling oranges to applying for these. That's everything you can do. She didn't do everything she could do for asking, but she doesn't have to. You see her situation, you know it's needed. The difference between her and somebody coming up to you and saying, hey man, can I get $20?
Like that drunk guy.
My rent's about to, hey man, I need 100,000 for something.
I need 2K for a drink,
for
beer.
For a beer.
The beer guy.
Man, it's an easy solution to just ask somebody to give it to you. And we need to stop. No. I'm gonna leave that for a different time.
Sure.
We just have to do for ourselves sometimes.
Yeah, you're right.
How can I do for others if I can't do for myself? When someone's asking all the time, you can see this person and say, this isn't somebody that gives to others very often because they're comfortable. Don't be comfortable asking for anything. You shouldn't. Not until you've done everything you can do and you can say with confidence, I've done everything I can, I need this help. But nowhere on earth should anybody just, you know what, I'm just gonna ask. I really don't feel like working for it, I really don't feel like doing this. I'm going to ask. I think that, and this is just I'm a little passionate about this, but I hate laziness. Man, I hate it. I've seen laziness, and this is one of the things I can say I hate, right? Few things, but this one I can say I hate. Man, I work for everything I have. I know the value of hard work. I know you know the value of hard work. Ebenezer knows the value of hard work.
I love it.
That's who I have to be around. When I'm around somebody who's, hey, let me get this. Hey, I need this. Hey, you know, my rent's not coming, you know, hey, nobody wants to be around that people because you think, man, I work for this and I have to give it to them because they couldn't manage their finances. And sometimes situations do happen, but when those situations happen, as a courtesy to the person you're about to ask, do what you can before you ask. I mean, that's just my it's my personal opinion.
Okay, so last message from Mom. What can people do in a situation? They're gonna see this. What do you want people to do?
About what?
About everything.
This?
Yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say is when somebody watches this video, when somebody watches this video, what do you want them to do?
Man, I'm not gonna lie. Do what you want to do. What do you feel led to do? And unfortunately, this is the message I have to say.
Sure.
I can't force anyone to do anything, and I don't like advising people to do things. It should be something they feel obligated to do. You came here out of a feeling of obligation. You felt the need to come.
I did.
I'm not gonna say, because there's people that have asked me, you know, and I don't film at all, right? But hey, I want to come to the orphanage. Let's do something. I don't film most of it. I said I've been here over 20 times now. I just come, right? We come, American, from UK, whatever. We come, we give, we do what we can, and it's just a good day. If I have to tell someone, hey, come and support and do this, well, now I feel like I've told them. So in my mind, I'm saying, well, do they really want to? Are they going to do it to the best they can? Because now there's an you know, alternative motive.
Sure.
Alternative motive.
That's another thing I hate, right?
Yeah.
Asking people for money to donate. People don't like that. It's awkward. So I have an idea, Mark.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this for my channel. Okay.
Okay.
I have an idea. I wanna put together this guide to Tanzania.
Okay.
Well, to Dar-es-salaam. I'm going to different parts of Dar-es-salaam, nice places, cool places, including this place. So I'm putting together the guide that I told you about. It's a downloadable PDF. I'm gonna give you some value. So if you download that PDF, you buy it, I'm gonna donate some of that cash. Yeah, I'm gonna create it. I'm gonna put it all together.
Okay.
So literally, you know how hard it is as a newbie to know what things are here.
Yeah.
So if I put together a guide that people can buy, at least you're getting something.
Some value.
Right, some value.
I can't be mad at you.
You know what I'm saying?